we're going to look at the black box forecast, right? This is for Italy. Look how negative it is, right? So Italy is the fourth most leading power in Europe behind Germany, France, and the United Kingdom. And we're likely to see governing coalitions, right? We're going to see disputes within the coalition, increasing disorderly in its policy making. All of this is really going to fail to implement the type of reforms. And this could result in a collapse of the coalition. We're likely to see a lot of turbulence in the financial markets, especially with the sustainability of Italian sovereign debt. And financial crisis is likely in 2023 because of the financial assistance, right? Basically because the European Union is threatening to cut Italy off, right? And so this could lead to a potential collapse of the Eurozone should we see major failures in the collapse of the political coalition and all of this turbulence in the financial markets, which could destroy the sustainability of Italian sovereign debt. Then you have Turkey, right? And which is at the crossroads of Asia and Europe. And the government really risks economic crisis as it pursues an expansionary economic strategy. Despite high inflation, right? You know, they're keeping their central interest rates low, right? And it suggests the possibility of worsening inflation by increasing wages and subsidies. So we're really seeing things really unwind there. We've seen probably the worst of it, but there's going to be continuing inflation, and we could see that result in some type of economic or political crisis. South Korea, right? So South Korea is this massive industrial powerhouse. And we're seeing here, right, looking at what the black box is, North and South Korea could escalate their tit-for-tat military brinkmanship, prompting South Korea and Japan to bolster the defenses and risking low-level incidents and potentially changing South Korea's defense policy. So as South Korea is going to examine and possibly look at the option of decapitation strategy, which involves using preemptive strikes to neutralize North Korean leadership and key military installations before North Korean offensive strikes could be carried out. Meaning, if they know, based on their intelligence sources, South Korean intelligence knows North Korea is going to throw a nuke or a missile or do something, they're not going to wait for it. They're going to move towards an American approach, which America has a preemptive first strike. It reserves the right to completely destroy and neutralize any Russian leadership and key military installation proactively. Once there's enough intelligence that Russia is going to strike, they're going to have the same approach. We're also going to see some big issues with their economy as well. Australia, we're going to see much more of the same, but only worse. I think the biggest issue going down in Australia is a complete collapse of their real estate market, which is really going to grind the country economically.
Watch the recording of the Global Outlook 2023 webinar, recorded live on January 22, 2023. Get the geopolitical and macroeconomic forecasts and increased clarity of the transformational crisis and paradigm shift now underway, so you can take massive action to not only survive, but thrive in the year ahead. Register and get instant access to the Global Outlook 2023 webinar at williamstickevers.com or click the link in the description.